Hi guys, welcome to another video. So any of you that recently saw one of my latest videos will see that I acquired this fantastic mountain maple from BONSAI, and obviously being the end of September, it's too late in the year to do any major work to it, but I am going to be slip potting it into something a bit nicer. This is a plastic training pot. It's alright, but it just doesn't do the tree any favours. So let me just clarify this. I'm not intending on doing any major root work. I'm not intending on removing a mass of roots. Obviously, when I take it out, if there's anything that needs immediately addressing that can't wait, I will have to address it. But I will obviously also risk assess it with, how much I really want to risk losing the tree, which I don't. So as I said, for any of you that are thinking, oh no, you can't do root work, I'm not doing root work. I am doing slip potting. So for those of you that don't know, slip potting is literally as it sounds. You are slipping the tree from one pot to another. Normally it's because of not being big enough or not being suitable, something like that. But with me, I am doing it purely for aesthetics, but that's my choice. And as I said, I've done it with many trees and I've never had a problem. And if you actually do some research on Google, I'll actually put a snippet in this video. As long as you're not doing any structural work and you are, being careful, you can slip pot at any time of the year. So there we go. Cool. So I'm literally, as I said, I'm going to be transferring it from one pot to another. I will add soil if I need to, and I will splay out the roots if I need to, but my aim is not to cut anything unless I really have to. Okay, so let's get on with it. So here guys, I'm just loosening the roots so that when I put them into the new pot, they won't be so flat, and hopefully they'll be able to reach out easier. Okay, I'm not going to cut any off because I really can't see any that need cutting off. Alright, so let's get the new pot. Okay guys, so there we go. I have slip potted it into what I think is a much nicer pot. Such a beautiful tree. And as you saw, there wasn't hardly any root to take off. All I did was loosen it so that the roots are free flowing. But what I am going to do now is I'm going to decorate this pot, because it is a lovely pot who I got from a very good seller on a marketplace called Arad. So big shout out to him. But I'm going to transform this pot. So let's have a look. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. My slip pot into a very nice pot, and then my pot enhancement. Let me know what you think. I know what I think. I think I've got a new screensaver. Till the next one, guys. I don't know if any of you are going to Heathrow. If you are, we will see you there. Take it easy, guys.